Ode to Memory by Alfred Tennyson. Thou who stealest fire from the fountains of the past to glorify the present, oh, haste, visit my low desire, strengthen me, enlighten me. I faint in this obscurity, thou dewy dawn of memory. Come not as thou camest of late, fling in the glooms of yesternight on the white day that robed in softened light of orient state. Whilome thou camest with the morning mist, even as a maid whose stately brow the dew-impearled winds of dawn have kissed, when she, as thou, stays on her floating locks the lovely freight of overflowing blooms and earliest shoots of orient green, giving safe pledge of fruits, which in winter tide shall star the black earth with brilliance rare. Whilome thou camest with the morning mist, and with the evening cloud, showering thy gleamed wealth into my open breast, those peerless flowers which in the rudest wind never grow sere, when rooted in the garden of the mind, because they are the earliest of the year. Nor was the night thy shroud in sweet dreams softer than unbroken rest. Thou leddest by the hand thine infant hope, the eddying of her garments caught from thee the light of thy great presence and the cope of their half-attained futurity, though deep, not fathomless, was cloven with the million stars which tremble over the deep mind of dauntless infancy. Small thought was there of life's distress, for sure she deemed no mist of earth could dull those spirit-thrilling eyes so keen and beautiful. Sure she was nigher to heaven's spheres, listening to the lordly music flowing from the illimitable years. O strengthen me, enlighten me, I faint in this obscurity, thou dewy dawn of memory. Come forth, I charge thee, arise, thou of the many-tongued, the myriad eyes. Thou comest not with shows of flaunting vines, and to mine inner eye divinest memory. Thou wert not nursed by the waterfall, which ever sounds and shines, a pillar of white light upon the wall of purple cliffs aloof descried. Come from the woods that belt the grey hillside, the 7 elms, the poplars 4, that stand beside my father's door, and chiefly from the brook that loves to purl over matted cress and ribbed sand, or dimple in the dark of rushy coves, drawing into his narrow earthen urn in every elbow and turn the filtered tribute of a rough woodland. O hither lead thy feet, pour round mine ears the live-long bleat of the thick fleece sheep from wattled folds upon the rigid wolds, when the first matin song have wakened loud over the dark dewy earth forlorn, what time the amber morn forth gushes from beneath the low-hung cloud. Large dowries doff the raptured eye to the young spirit present, when first she is wed, and like a bride of old in triumph led, with music and sweet showers of festal flowers, and to the dwelling she must away. Well hast thou done, great artist Memory, in setting round thy first experiment with royal framework of wrought gold. Needs must thou dearly love thy first essay, and foremost in thy various gallery place it, where the sweetest sunlight falls upon the storied walls, for the discovery and newness of thine art so pleased thee, that all which thou hast drawn of fairest, or boldest since but lightly weighs with thee unto the love thou bearest, the firstborn of thy genius, artist-like, ever retiring thou dost gaze on the prime labour of thine early days, no matter what the sketch might be, whether the high field or the bushless pike, or even a sand-built ridge of heaped hills that mound the sea, overblown with murmurs harsh, or even a lowly cottage whence we see, stretched wide and wild, the waste enormous marsh, with from the frequent bridge, like emblems of infinity, the trenched waters run from sky to sky, or a garden bowered close, with plaited alleys of the trailing rose, long alleys falling down to twilight grots, or opening upon level plots of crowned lilies standing near, purple spiked lavender, whither in after life retired from brawling storms, from weary wind, with youthful fancy re-inspired, we may hold converse with all forms of the many-sided mind, and those whom passion hath not blinded, subtle-thoughted, myriad-minded, my friend, with you to live alone were how much better than to own a crown, a sceptre, and a throne. O strengthen me, enlighten me, I faint in this obscurity, thou dewy door of memory.